Hello, everyone. I'm Nate.
And I'm Kate.
And this is Coffee Sit Down. Hey, welcome back here. I'm Nate here, and what we're going to be sharing with you today are gift ideas for less than $20 that you can do with your family for any holiday, whether it's Easter, Christmas, birthdays, that gift for that friend that you forgot about their child. This is something that you can do literally for less than $20. And most of these products you're going to find lying around in your house. But today, one of the things that Kate and I went through complete blindness, but also went through kidney failure that really cut into our income. But yet during that time, we didn't miss a beat with our bills. We were able to stay on top of all that. You might say, well, how did you do that? Well, we had to decrease our spending, And so even though our income was cut, we had to also cut our spending. And so we began to venture in and look at ideas of how to save money and be better stewards over the money that God was still providing for us. And so we were able to do that. And, we're going to be sharing more of these coffee sit down videos. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel at Godspeak TV. But anyways, what I really want to get into today is the actual activity that we're going to do. We came through this situation with blindness. We came through this situation with kidney failure, lost income, you name it, we faced it. But we're still standing here today, and we just want to share these tips and these things with you so that God can continue to bless you in your situation and the things that you got going on. So, Kate, you want to talk a little bit about our activity today and the things that are going to be happening?
All right, today we're going to be working on making some slime, which is just an awesome activity for kids. It's hands-on, and it's something that they get to play with and take home. And what's more precious than actually spending time with your family, spending time with those that you love? And so this activity is a real hands-on, fun time with your family and with the kids that you know. Okay,
and so today we are blessed today to have in our studio our nephew, Jess. Jess, you want to smile for the camera, and you want to go ahead and say hi to everybody for me?
Hello, everyone.
Okay, well, that's Jess here, our nephew, and we're blessed to have him here with us. So, Kate, I'm going to go ahead and give you back the microphone. You want to explain the products that we have in front of us and those types of things.
What's so awesome about this activity is that you probably have a lot of this stuff at home. We're using borax, which is has many uses, including for laundry. So some of you might actually use this as a laundry booster and already have this in your home. We also are using Elmer's Clear school glue. And so you might have this around the house. If not, you can pick this up pretty easily. We have food coloring. And today, because our nephew loves the color green, we're going to use some neon green and make it fun for him. And then just plain old water. So this can be tap water. It doesn't have to be anything special. And so we're going to go ahead and get started on this fun activity.
Okay, so while they're mixing those things up, I'll be just narrating a little bit. Thing I want to remind you, if you're a kid and you're watching this right now, we are not making, even though we're using food coloring, this is not food. Any adult that's listening, this is not food. This stuff should not be put in your mouth or in your eyes. And I know some people are concerned. They've been using the contact lens solution. But Kate, you want to tell them a little bit about that product and the things that are happening there?
Part of the reason that this recipe works is that it does have an ingredient in it called boric acid, and boric acid is in the contact lens solution that they are using. And so although people use that for their eyes and stuff, it's really not something that you should ingest. And so we're just saying that if you are using this with little ones, now Jess has a younger brother who's 3 years old, and it might be tempting for him to put this in his mouth. So it's an adult supervised activity. You don't want to just hand this over to a 2 or 3 year old and not supervise them, because you do not want them putting this in their mouth or in their eyeballs, those kind of things.
Okay, so they're going to go ahead and get started here. And so, Kate, how much of the borax are you going to be using there?
Half a teaspoon.
So she's going to use a half a teaspoon of the borax. Remember, don't put this in your mouth. If you're going to do this project with your kids, they should be at least of school age. Like I'm saying more like, second, third grade or older. If they're younger, you definitely want to supervise every little moment of it. And now what else are you measuring in there? How much?
Now, Jess, I'm going to measure out a cup of water, and I want you to throw that in our first bowl, okay?
So we have 2 bowls here. In one bowl, we're mixing the borax and half a cup of water.
A full cup.
A full cup. I'm sorry, a full cup of water. No, that bowl there, Jess.
You're doing great.
See, look. See it? I love an obedient child that follows instructions and directions. So great.
And just mix that till it dissolves real quick.
So you got to mix the borax in the water till it dissolves. And Jesse's doing look at that elbow grease working there. He's mixing that up and making that all dissolve in there. So what's the next ingredient that we're going to be putting together here, Kate?
You want to do 5 ounces of clear school glue. Now, with us, we're not great about getting every last drop out of the bottle. So what we like to do is to have one almost full one and a little bit extra because we don't want our slime to be runny. That's no fun.
Yeah. So she's good. So in the next bowl, so we're gonna mix we're gonna put the Elmer's glue, the clear Elmer's glue.
Squeeze it all out.
We're gonna squeeze it all out into the second bowl. So.
Doing great.
Great job. See, this all goes in that bowl, and it's clear. Now those are some bright bowls there, at least especially that one. So if you're watching, this is radioactive slime. Yeah. So then we're gonna put the rest of the second bottle in. So you need how much of that again of the Elmer's glue, Kate?
5 ounces.
About 5 ounces of the clear Elmer's glue. So one bowl we have dissolved water and borax. The next bowl we're putting the clear Elmer's glue. And then what's the next ingredient that we're putting in there, Kate?
I'm going to put in half a cup of water in this bowl.
So in this bowl is where the half a cup of water goes in. I knew there was a half a cup of water in there somewhere. It's in the second bowl. So we're going to mix that in with the clear glue.
This is where the elbow grease comes in.
Yeah, you got to keep.
While he's mixing that, I'm going to add some food coloring. We have neon because, like Jess said, he likes radioactive, fun stuff. So we're going to...
Yeah, so we're gonna do neon green today.
Make it fun.
And we're gonna mix that neon green in there with the clear glue and water. And so, like Kate was saying, the borax, you can find that online for about $7 for a pound of it. And you're only using what, again, Kate, a teaspoon or half a teaspoon? So you're only using a half a teaspoon for this. So that other pound, you can still wash your clothes with it. The Elmer's glue is about $2.50 a bottle. So, and that's, if you buy like it in bulk, it's even cheaper. And then the food coloring is about $3 a bottle. So now what we're getting ready to do, just mix the glue, the food coloring, and the water. And then in our other solution, we're going to mix the 2 bowls together. And there's where the magic begins to happen.
And he's just going to mix that until it gets too tough to mix with a spatula. And then he's going to get in there with his hands and really just get into there. And it is looking nice and slimy and green. It almost looks like Jell-O at this point. So he's going to keep working at it. You really want to work this through with your hands or it's just going to feel a little too liquidy. So go right ahead and go all in. How's it feel?
Kind of good.
You see from that smile on his face, this is a fun project to do.
Yeah. So there's 3 benefits to this project. Number one, you get to spend time in an activity with our kids. So many times as adults, we get all caught up in our phones, looking at screens or watching TV. Kids get caught up playing games on their computers or Xbox or iPads and iPhones. This is one where you're actually doing an activity together. And really, you can't put a price on that. This is priceless here. Spending time with our nephew, doing an activity together, something that he's actually making, that he's producing himself. The second thing is all these ingredients and everything that's here. If you look at the description, every product will be listed, and you can click and order that online. But it's less than $20. And like I said, most of these products you may have in your house. Now the recipe calls to use clear glue. We actually earlier used white Elmer's glue. It still was slime and it still worked also. But the clear glue is what the recipe calls for, and that's what we're doing. It gives it that more lucid look to it as well. So, and the third thing is there's enough slime here that literally we can, we put it in Ziploc bags. I mean, you could put it in little containers. There's enough slime here that you could probably make about 10 kids happy. So not only Jess could give this to his friends, his other cousins, whoever, and it's a way that you can maybe bless, on a small, if you're on a tight budget for less than $20, you can have a lot of fun with the kids that are in your life or that are connected to your life. So Jess, what's it feel like? Why don't you hold that up for the camera and see if we can get a good shot of that? See that slime that's just oozing out of his hands. And now I like the slime, but I like it when it's in the bag and it doesn't get all over my hands. So, but that's what it looks like there. Jesse is, we want to thank Jess for being with us. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to be sharing more things, more money-saving ideas, more ways that God has showed Kate and I how to get through times when it's tough. And hey, we're here at the Martin Heights Church, here at the God Speaks studio. God bless you, and we'll see you at the next coffee sit-down. Don't miss a moment. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter or Facebook.